case, man. So just those two? Oh, what's that one? Oh my, they didn't say which one? Girl, they didn't take the mustache? That's a deal. $188. Oh my God, that's crazy. Not even the juice? The juice, yeah. No.
They didn't take the juice for real? When they started that? Look at this much.
You get food stamps? Girl, this shit is crazy. You feel like everything should.
They got 67.51. Oh, what's the best?
Girl, did they take the Reese's? So they take the Reese's. They ain't taking the juice. Y'all take the juices on. The green juice.
I don't know.
Your Reese's? They didn't take the Reese's off. Food stamps is on right now. They don't even take it.
Look, yeah, maybe lady cut the light off. No, it's okay. Come on. Let's just get the sauce. Come on.
Oh, she said keep it. She gonna keep it.
Okay. All right, what's the balance?
Girl, so we can't buy no kids.
$14.90. $14.92. Okay.
They didn't take Reese's and food stamps no candy. So they went live when they said they're gonna take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on BT. What's the point of having it? Let's take it. No candy. So they went live when they said they're gonna take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on BT. What's the point of having it?
Yep. Hey, lament for the teats, man. All right, the scriptures already said, hey, rise up, ye women. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. All right, let's get that. All right, and before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly divine the word and truth and sincerity. And shalom to you believers out there, the Aki and Wa'akwath. And hey, this is part of it. Isaiah 32, starting at verse 9. It says, what? Rise up, you women. Because mainly in these clips you're going to see is who? The women. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled. Yep, you careless women. All right. And I heard somebody talking about it. You know, these women, they walk around in La La Land, man. A lot of them, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's about to hit. You know, I forgot what movie that was when he was like, you know, only women and kids can be reckless. Men can't. All right. A lot of these women been, you know, caked up. You know, government caked them up, whether it be Section 8, it be EBT, all these programs they got. Well, hey, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. For the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. This ain't wrote to be cute. Tremble, you women that are at ease. A lot of you women is at ease, man. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Yep. Time to lament, to mourn. All right. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. That EBT getting sliced. A lot of you women, you know, y'all get all these hundreds of dollars. All right. And y'all go and y'all have shopping carts full of junk. Well, that's cut out. As you can see in that clip, that's done. And matter of fact, I had looked it up. Let me see something. Let me see. I had looked it up on Google. Let's see if I can pull it back up. Because it's not everywhere right now. And a lot of it is starting. Oh, let me get another tab. A lot of it is starting. It says No, this is not a nationwide restriction. However, 6 states. Now, on the other overview, it said 12 states. It was supposed to be 12. It says Arkansas, Colorado, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, and Nebraska will begin restricting the use of SNAP EBT benefits to purchase candy and soda starting in 2020. With more states considering similar bans, and it's gonna happen all over. It's just they gonna gradually do it. The USDA grants states waivers to implement these changes, which are intended to promote healthier eating choices for participants. And now on my phone, on my iPhone, it says Colorado, which is said on here. Arkansas, Florida was on there, which is not on here. Say Florida, Idaho. Wait, hold on. It says programs starting 2026 or have already banned them as early as August 2025. The states with approved waivers or change in regulations are Colorado. I'm reading off my other phone, on my iPhone. Colorado, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, and West Virginia. See? And it's just gonna keep going and keep going. All right, because that's the Lord putting the spirit on, on the elites to really do this. Okay. And then it come through, the president and government officials, whoever, So that's the Lord just taking away one of those teats from you women, man, because it's men on EBT. All right. But the majority of EBT is more than likely these women. They able to get EBT quick, especially with the children. All right, a lot of these women, it's lucky. A lot of women is able to get a lot of these government assistance with these kids, but it's gonna be a day where all that's gonna fail. Now listen to this.
Our department has encouraged states to think differently and creatively about how to solve the many health issues facing Americans. One way is by not allowing taxpayer-funded benefits to be used to purchase unhealthy items like soda, candy, and other junk food. The number one purchase by SNAP recipients is sugary drinks. SNAP is a supplemental nutrition program meant to provide health food benefits to low-income families to supplement their grocery budget so they can afford the nutritious food essential to health and well-being. That is the stated purpose of the SNAP program. The law states it, and President Trump's USDA plans to deliver on it alongside our partners at HHS. So today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado. This is in addition to the waivers we've already signed for Iowa, Indiana, and others across the country.
You see, she signed 6 more. It was the 6. Now it's 12, and it's just going to keep rolling over. And she's saying this to promote healthy. These people don't care about your health, because the same people that's talking this crap is the same people that's poisoning your food. All right. The reason they don't want to pay for the junk no more, and they know who they targeting. They really targeting Israel with that. Even though you do have Edomites that's on this and other nations that's on these programs, but they know when it comes down to the quote unquote African American community, they know what they buying. They know they buying the junk and all of that. And again, it's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah putting the spirit on these people to create these restrictions, man, because after that it's going to go all together where they're just going to be done with the SNAP, with the EBT. That's going to be more than likely next. And then it's really going to be up shit creek for a lot of these, you women, y'all not going to have it good, man. All right, them lashes, them nails, the EBTs, the Section 8, the this, the that shit gonna come to an end. All right, it's gonna come to an end. And you know what's so crazy? I continue to encourage. I want to show you something. This video. All right, Salakia, my video had cut off, but again, just moving forward. Let's go to the next thing now. You see the title right here. It says what? Single mom with 9 kids, furious over Trump's EBT ban on snacks with foods. And this is who, they're targeting. Okay, you Jake women. All right, this is who they're targeting right here. All right, as you can see, she's obese. She got that damn red hair. All right. And it always kills me when these women be rubbing their fingers through that fake ass hair. It just grind my nerves, grind my gears with that. Rubbing it through like it's their hair. All right. But 9 kids, so 9 men impregnated her. So I'm willing to bet she get close to $1,000, if not over $1,000. And this is who they're targeting right here. Esau a liar. You think he give a damn about health when he poison the food and the water, the air? He poisoned everything the same. This the ultimate nigga. He don't care about health. He targeting women like this right here. Let's roll it. And fair use, brother. This is Kingdom Reacts page. All right, this is video. I'm not making no money. Is my channel not monetized? I'm just strictly for educational purpose. Filtering videos through the scriptures, brother. So,
This is the moment you realize that people draining your tax dollars have no intentions of ever giving it back. Not even a little. And if you dare ask why, you're called a bigot, or privileged, or worse, anti-poor. That's the new term they're coming up with. But let me show you what real anti-poor looks like. Let me show you what Democrats are defending. Roll it.
So YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul. So y'all come along with us, and let's get some stuff out of Sam's. I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic-tac, boom, bam, you feel me? But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. They got some animal crackers for $8.98, so we just gonna grab one of these. So yeah, my kids like Nutrient bars, so they for a box of 30 seeds for $9.98, so we gonna grab that. We gonna put it. So yeah, we already started shopping. So we got some chips, some blow out for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some gushes, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns, and yeah. So let's
look at that. Look at that. Okay. Look at that basket. All right. And again, we was all kids. We like snacks, but look at that. She didn't start with ground beef. She ain't got no dang on wings in that mug. She ain't start, it ain't about to be no broccoli, no string beans, no corn. Look at that basket, man. And she says it's all for the kids. She's snacking on it because guess what? Where did they develop and learn the habits of wanting all them snacks? They learned from her ass. Her snacking on little bites, little Debbie's and powdered donuts and all of that. They got that from her. She brought it in the house snacking. Then she let them do it. All right. So, and I think this the one with 9 baby daddies. So 9 men impregnated this woman. And get that. That's why the scriptures say. That's why the scriptures say what? Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. You can run around with 9 baby daddies. Well, you ain't got to work. You know why? You can get government assistance. You can run in the government. Oh, I got 9 kids. Da 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 da. You can get that. You might have 2 baby daddies. You can get some child support from. Who knows? Maybe none of them. You can go get Section 8. So you at ease. You put up. And all you had to do was really lay on your back. You see what I'm saying? This is why you women, y'all at ease, man. Like the dude in the movie said, I forgot. He said, he said only women and children can be reckless. Men can't. All right. I forgot what movie and who said it, but I remember that saying. It always stuck in my brain. Again, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruit of vine. This is who Trump, well, really it's the elites. All right. It came from the top. Because best believe, if they really wanted to promote health, how long EBT been out? I should Google that. How long EBT been out? Let's see. Because if they really wanted to do something like that, I say after year 1 or 2, they would have really implemented. Even if they were like, okay, let me see. How long have EBT cars been around? Yeah, since the 1980s. Since the 1980s. That's 40 years. All right, that's 40 plus years. Okay. It says EBT car in the U.S. used Reading, Pennsylvania, 1984. So at least 40, 41, 40 years, right? So it took 40 years for them to implement this, where they you can't get, junk food. Come on, man, cut it out. This is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai putting the spirit on them to do things like this. Why? Because this is a part of shaking you women up. Let's continue.
So we got some tubes, some blow pop for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some gushes, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns, and yeah, so let's get.
Are you a Christian looking for an honest and legitimate online business? A business that can earn
donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns.
You see what she started with, snacks. She went right to the snack section. Why? Because she the biggest tree head in the house. Again, she taught them that way. They didn't just come out and say, I want honey buns. They learned it from her. She bought all the stuff in the house for her because they started from a baby. Babies don't eat snacks. They start off with milk. All right. Then they start eating table food. All right. Once they, start getting older, then they start being able to get snacks. So they had to learn it from somewhere. Okay. Just like you can teach your kid to like vegetables, water, and things of that nature, you can train your child up to like certain foods. Okay. Or at least eat, because, they going to have their own taste buds. But you can present vegetables and you can see what they like and give it to them. All right. You might give them some broccoli, some carrots, some corn. Okay. They might not like the corn, but they like the broccoli and the carrots. So you give them that. All right. You don't give them the corn. Okay. You might try Brussels sprouts, string beans, greens. Okay. They might not like the Brussels sprouts, but they might like the string beans and the greens. So you give them that. You figure out what they like, and that's what you give them. Just in a way, you might give them certain snacks that they don't like. You might give your kid, some, she got these honey buns. They might not like that, but they might like the chips and the blow pops. And she learned what snacks her kids like. You can do the same thing with veggies. All right. She started off with snacks. Normally a person going to the store, they might start off with meats and, then you trickle down to the fruits and veggies. Some people start with fruits and veggies. It depends, but usually people start off with the food. Then they go to the snacks. After they get a nice amount of food, then they go, I want me some chips. I might want to snack on this. Or let me get me some this. She started off with that. Man.
So let's get this into that criteria. A box of 2 bags for 49 ounces for $7.98. So we're gonna grab one of those, and they got frosted flakes for $7.88. And we're gonna grab one of those. Let's go down to season aisle. So at Sam's, I come here and I get the big old seasoning salt. So I'm gonna grab one of those, and it is for $6.68, which is a good price. And yeah, let's see what else we need. So yeah, that's what we're gonna grab from the season out. That's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here. They got some olive oil for $11.48, so we're gonna grab one of these. Yeah. Yellow rice. And they got it for $5.78, so we're gonna grab one of those. Like I said, y'all, the video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short video. So we're gonna grab this pack right here for $7.98. It's actually on sale. Easter saving $1. So we're gonna grab one of these with 2 ketchup, mustard, and sweet relish. Get some of this ranch right here for $12.48, and that's the Hidden Valley for $12.48, 2 packs. Yeah. So They got the Velveeta macaroni and cheese, shell macaroni and cheese for $14.98. I usually don't buy these, but I ran out of macaroni and cheese, and I went to my sister's house and got these. And she had it, and this tastes pretty good, so I'm gonna grab a case of those. The twins like the ravioli, so we're gonna grab 2 cases of those for the twins. So they got spaghetti noodles, $5.48 for 6 packs of spaghetti noodles. So we're gonna go with those. Some of this regular spaghetti sauce, we're gonna grab one of these. It's a 3-pack for $8.98. So yeah, that's a steal. People grab one of these mashed potatoes. I don't know how much it is quite yet. I'm gonna grab 2 boxes of these because we go through mashed potato like it ain't nothing. And we're gonna get 2 cases of these. I don't know how much it is, but we're gonna get 2. We're gonna get a case of these green beans. We're gonna be 8 cans in a pack. So we're gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna grab one to serve, and the serve running for $6.78. So we're gonna get one of those. $6.78. We're gonna get one of these. On just the marshmallow y'all for $7.98. So yeah, so I'm gonna get a box of those. So we're gonna grab a box of Fiddle Pepper for $6.48. And a box of Frickles, $8.58. Captain Crunch Berry for $5.98. Liquor Charm for $7.88. We're gonna grab one box of each. So we're gonna have the Go-Gurt, the kids love these. And the peaches, they right there together. So we're gonna get a box of those for $10.98. And we're gonna get the Go-Gurt for $15.98. We're gonna get one of each, y'all. We're gonna get these tarts for $9.98.
Yeah.
Look, man, she ain't buy no meats, no vegetables.
Yeah.
She spent thousands of dollars on snacks, and who paid for it? You did.
And this is what they targeting right here. This is what they targeting, man. All right. This is who they targeting when they say they want to implement regulations for healthy. This is who they targeting right here. Bingo.
You definitely did.
See, and then you see 28 years old with 9. You 28 with 9 kids and 9 baby daddies. 9 baby daddies. Where is one of them at? Where? See, this is you women that at ease. You've been told that, you know, marriage, being a housewife is slavery and all of these things Esau done fed you, man. Lies. And now look, she 9 baby daddy. 9 niggas actually impregnated her. You know what I'm saying? And you know these ain't no lawyers and doctors. You know these is Pookies and Ray Rays. 9 Pookies and Ray Rays. Guaranteed. Not one of them niggas is probably upstanding citizens. Guaranteed, boy. Excuse my language. This is crazy. This pretty much the point. You know what I'm saying? It was another woman. Now you see the Edomite woman right here. She got a dude. She on EBT because again, a lot of these Edomite women, a lot of these women that look white, a lot of them is Jake women. All right. So when you see some of these white chicks on these EBT, not saying Edomite women is not on EBTs. They are, quote unquote, white people are on EBTs and Section 8 and all of that. All right. But who they really want to target? The tribes. All right. And who the Lord gonna really clamp down on? You Israelite women. All right. For real. Now, she went and you seen grapes and you look at her basket, it's a little bit different. But I want to fast forward to this right here. Boom.
They're mad because Trump wants to cut snacks from EBT.
For anybody.
Here we go.
They're mad because Trump wants to cut snacks from EBT. Now, brace yourself for what entitlement sounds like, y'all.
This is a PSA.
Now, look, she could be a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this. Not saying Esau don't get down like this, but she could be a Jake right here. She looked like a white woman. She looked like one of them trailer trashes. You know what I'm saying? But she could probably be a Jake. All right. Listen to this, though. Let me read it one more time. Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Okay? careless. All right. Strip you and make you bear and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the vines. This is rise up, you women that are at ease. Okay. That's verse 9. You careless daughters. Who? Careless daughters. All right. You daughters of Zion, man. All right. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. All right. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Let's listen to this.
Anybody on food stamps, you can no longer pay for your nails, lashes, eyebrows, lip filler, Botox, hair extensions with your EBT card.
Mm-hmm.
So not
That
only
might be Jake.
does Donald Trump take away our junk food and our sugary drinks, 80% of us on food stamps rely on that junk food and sugary drinks to keep us going through the day. Not only that, he has now taken our ability to pay for our nails, okay, our lashes, our essentials with our food stamp card. I have been using my EBT card for over 10 years.
Goodness
to
gracious.
pay for my nails, to pay for my lashes,
Dang.
the essentials. No, you can no longer do that. They have ripped the machines out of every single salon in the country.
Did you just hear what she said? She been using her EBT for 10 years. I didn't even know you could pay for nails and hair on EBT card.
Essentials with our food stamp card. I have been using my EBT card for over 10 years to pay for my nails, to pay for my lashes, the essentials. No, you can no longer do that. They have...
It's man, entitlement. That's why, listen, that's why I say you careless women, dog. This is the essentials. This is the one time. Hold on. I don't even know the other word. I'm trying to figure out what I want to say because it's just the audacity. This probably a Jake woman right here. This is not no Edomite. This is probably a Jake woman who appears to look like an Edomite. See, this is who they targeting. All right. Rise up, you women that are at ease. These women at ease, they can go. She said she been doing that for 10 years. Using the EBT for 10. For 10 years using the EBT. Pay for her nails or lashes. I ain't even know. I know because I had an EBT back in the day too. It said something about cash, but I don't know. I don't know how you would have got the cash. I thought it was just, I don't know. But these women, they be knowing how to do the system. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I had an EBT, but I ain't had no cash. It was just strictly, for the food. I didn't even know how to get cash on there and how to do that. I didn't care about getting the cash. I just wanted for the food. That was it. That was it. But I'm just saying, she said she was able to pay for nails and hair for 10 years. So imagine, just getting funded. Imagine, brother, you got a card and you could just get your haircut for 10 years on the card for free. You know what I'm saying? You for the next 10 years, you ain't got to pay for your cut. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get, you can go in there and be like, yep, I'm about to get a crispy every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much the point, man. All right, I just wanted to put this out here. I think it's 12 states total now, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be more. All right, it's going to be more. Most definitely, them 12 ain't just going to sit. All right, because they about to lock that down. And I guarantee you, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going to put the spirit on the other states to follow suit. It's just going to start with these first 12. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the next lesson. Shalom.